You should be able to hear me now. Should be able to hear me somewhere around there. There you go. Yep, stream right. Nothing wrong with it. Alright. People waited long enough. Debated long enough. Everybody in here? Nah. Everybody in here? Make sure the people in here. I hope they are. It took me all that time to get this shit right. I hope. Sent everybody an invite. Yep. Yeah, you're gonna talk about it too. That's why we have meetings, because you're gonna talk about it. You don't gotta tell Zay. You're gonna talk about it to the mom. Tell the mom what you're trying to do with it and where we're gonna go with it. Alright? You could do that, right? Um, I don't really got much to say. Like, be honest with you, we always have our meetings and we keep it. I don't really got much to say. I don't want to chew the people ears off with long speeches and trying to get shit right. It's been a good week actually. Like, we did that car show. This was one of the best car shows we ever had, because not only we networked with some other people out there, but those people that we potentially met that day have like YouTubes with like um, thousands of subscribers. So there goes a push. You know, this is what networking is about. That's what I mean networking. Like, it's fun. We play the game. We enjoy the game, and we all do things in our way how we play the game. But in the mob, we got a whole nother concept. I just want to make sure people on point with that. We can mob up more. Like I said, I feel like the deeper we get, the less people mob up. That's the problem I have with the mob. I remember when it was like 50 people and it was still 30 people in the lobby. And now we almost double that, going to triple that, and there's less people in the lobby. So I think we're going ass backwards with that. What else I want to talk about? I want to talk about how what should muscles, you know, what am I expected to do as a muscle when I join the mob, right? Like some of the things I've been watching people join people, CEOs leave their CEO, and then talking about, yo, I'm about to go start something or do. Look, bro, when you join the mob, I don't know who's recruiting people, but please, when y'all recruiting a member, it's a process, right? Make sure you're showing the people exactly, showing them and telling them exactly what's expected of them. Don't just get them the tag and tell them, hey, all right, look, yo, follow the Instagram page. Hey, follow this. Hey, follow that. Subscribe to this, subscribe to that. But you're not telling them like, hey, look, honestly, like, just make sure you mob up. You here one on one. You need to reply mob in the book of life. They needed to be added to the book of life. Some of the recruitment process is messed up. That's why I asked if that's why I asked if 2 times was here, because he was one of the persons that kept bringing it up. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about, like, what's been going on. I guess he's been observing from where he's been with it, so he's observing on his behalf. Like, the recruitment process probably kind of out of whack, because like people got tags and they not even in the book of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas getting tags, niggas ain't replying mob and shit like that. We gotta tighten up on top of that, right? We all know how that go, right? That's first. But if we're gonna be strong, you gotta tighten up on the tag. You feel what I'm saying? I know you like people, and you got certain people that's friends and family and stuff, and you want them to be in the mob. But hey, remember, remember, we play a little different. So all the people that we like and we know might not be the perfect fit for the mob, and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's all right, because everybody is different in their own way. But don't force that. Don't bring that person that you honestly know that might not be fit. You still trying to get them in the mob, and guess what? You can start a chain reaction. You know what I mean? Like, 4 or 5 people getting upset now because they feel a change or they feel different or whatever it is. It's just you know let's respect what we got going on over here. We know who's fit for the mob. Like, come on, nobody needs to tell us that. A ton of y'all been here for some time. A lot of y'all know what this mob stuff about. So let's tell the people, like, look, certain things are expected of you, X, Y, and Z, and we move forward from there. But we need to make sure you following the how you recruit people. You have to follow that the right way. If you're not doing it, see, when we started this, it was certain things we had in line, and we know, like, look, you got to follow this, and this, and this and this will make sure that this and this is always working. Once we fall out of line with those things, them simple core values, it's gonna go out of whack. Now we recruiting anybody, we putting anybody in it. Now you recruiting people that's damn near nagging and complaining all day and doing the most, and like, you gotta think about it. Like, look at yourself, like, is this person fit for the mob? You know that. Don't tell me you recruiting somebody because you want a friend in the mob because nobody gonna really mess with me, so I just want. Nah, I'm not trying to hear that from nobody. That's why we have meetings. You let that be known. Like, look, I'm out here. Ain't nobody assisting me. X, Y, and Z. Okay. Well, we're gonna address that today. Shout out to Afdred for the 100 stars. Right. So we're gonna address that today. And you want to make sure, like, we sharing that with the people. Like, yo, I'm upset with this, and this. This is what this is for. I don't want nobody sitting here with feelings boxed in, right? The mob run a certain way, right? What are feelings? Like, I like this person. Yo, some of the people that might recruited y'all not here, right? Some of the people that you might have known not here. Like, this is how it is. Like, if you not, the shit can grow past you. I've been seeing this happen. Like, it's been happening for some time, So, like, if we stay on point, right? We move how we supposed to move, right? Everything else will fall in place. It's all in the mob book of life. It's simple like that. So we need to share that with the new recruits, chain of command, commissioners, lieutenants. Share that with them. I get it. They gotta sell. Help them sell. We already know that's law. Muscles go first. Help them sell. But muscles, you are expected to run them fucking crates and run them packs for the chain of command too. You have to. You have to run them packs, run it for the chain of command. You have to. You're not asking. I'm asking everybody, can they mute their mic? If you don't have the mic, we can just mute that right now. Right? You just need to know that. Like, look, it is what it is, right? If you're not out here, can you mute your mics? Everybody mute their mics in here. We just have one voice. Right? Kind of lost my train of thought right there. But look, long story short, we just need to make sure we in line with what we got going on. Simple as that. Following the mob book of life, moving along with the simple things that we already have in place. Those simple core values is the reason why we here right now and our names is out there. They don't just know M4MG. They know people specifically. They know who Rocco is. They know who Butterfly, Rado, Game of Memo, Oppressionator. They know these people. These people put their name down in the books. You can do the same, but don't leave the recruits out there thinking they're just going to do that. You have to groom them. You have to nurture them. We must help them, right? Recruits, you are expected to move them work, selling packs. This is a boss non-negotiable. If you can't do that, you have to just leave the mob now. If you ain't with it, leave the mob today, right now. It don't even make sense. You gotta move them packs. Running around thinking you ducking and dodging, and then you ain't busting no moves, but you jump up selling. Oh, I got work for sale. Yo, look, nigga, you ain't sell no packs in this lobby. You ain't help nobody move nothing in this lobby. But as soon as you know it's your turn to move something, and you gotta put that work in, you start crying about how you selling shit. That shit is done up. You ain't doing none of that. The negative vibes, the negative energy amongst each other, and this and that. That shit done up. We ain't doing that no more. If I feel like y'all can't come to an understanding, or it's coming on the mob in a bad way, and people can't cope with that, I'm kicking both of the people. Both parties get kicked. Nah, I'm not gonna be sweet. Kick one and pick some. Kicking both. Both of y'all go out there, figure it out. If y'all want to clap at each other till God come, y'all do that. We not about to waste our time in the mob with that. That's done. Everybody might be asking about what happened to K-Rock. That's my boy. Unfortunately, he not here right now. If he was at the car show, you would have known why. Don't pull up on me asking me what happened. Should have been there. You keep events in the mob. You see that man? You ask that man what happened. That man don't want to talk about it. Hey, it is what it is. No, we're not having a vote for K-Rock today. It's not going to be one of those normal stuff that we always do. You know, we give you a vote. It's over with. This has been occurring too much. I think bro need a little time out. Right? Maybe the lines, maybe our goals don't meet at the same point right now, and he just need to figure some shit out. And I guess the mob and us, we need to figure some shit out, because I guess he ain't feeling what the fuck we doing. So I guess it's just cool right now. That's how it's going. If you don't like that, the door right there too. I'm not begging nobody to stay. If you think you're going to have somebody in the mob that you know doing bullshit and you ain't going to call it out, but you like him so he can stay here because he mob, we're kicking you out too. I'm telling y'all that. Told y'all my job is to protect the mob. I'm not playing with nobody. I don't care. People change like the seasons. People change like the weather. I know that. That's why I'm still alive. I started outside. Keep it real with y'all. Started with my pops, moms, like everybody else. Boom. Got to 12, 13. Thought I was grown as hell. I was outside. What are you talking about? I thought I was grown. I went outside. What you think? I went outside in a 2-bedroom apartment. I was outside. I was outside. I had to work my way in the house into my own shit. Like, niggas change every day. Don't think you're gonna catch me sleeping. I'm just sitting here listening. I don't need to see. I can listen. Personality, mentality is key to life. You don't got to listen to me. You don't got to take my word for it. I'm just talking about off of the experience that I went through. Bottom line, if you gonna protect somebody that's fuckery in the mob, that's doing fuckery in the mob, and think that shit cool, I'm kicking you too. I'm telling anybody that. The door right there. Don't waste your time. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna boot you. We're not doing that. You don't play with the mob. You don't play with what we got going on. You put ourselves to the side. Like, we put ourselves to the side. I don't come in here trying to boss y'all up like I'm the leader of the squad, and I am the leader of the squad. Like I am. I'm the leader of the squad, but I don't come in here trying to dog niggas and beast and balk and do the most as a leader. No, I share that. The power goes all around the board. There's power all over the mob. That's why the outsiders look at us like that, because there's power all over the board. That's fierce. They want to be a part of that. They're like, what the fuck? They watching the meetings. Only the chain of command can sit at the table. It starts from here. It starts from here. The order, the structure, it starts from here. It's unfortunate, but that's how we move around, you know? And that's my bro. I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. Like, y'all know this. Love dude. He put a lot of perspective together in the mob for a lot of people. But there come a time when you can't relax, you can't put yourself to the side. This dude been on the street for like, a couple weeks going on, and I figured, maybe some change will come around or something, but I just kept hearing things like pillow talk, and that's all I kept hearing was pillow talk. I'm like, all right, if it's pillow talk, then there should be some type of change, though. Like, let me look. There was no type of change. We had a car show when I'm building an empire. That's what we building. It's an empire. We're building a gaming empire, bro. From the bottom to the. We doing what all of them other gaming networks, G4 TV and all of them, we doing what they did, but we doing from the bottom. We doing it from the bottom, ground up, straight up dirt, asphalt, to where we want to be. If you can't see that vision, then you don't belong here. That's what we got going on in M4MG. That's who we are. You know, when people came through their support. Their support. Right? You can't go out here throwing, killing support. That's out. There's too many times. Too many times. You can't keep having that. Anybody in the mob kill any supporter in the mob for no reason. You just a fucker, nigga. You're done. You're not doing that. You're not doing that fucking shit. We already got through that. We got through that when we was like level 10 and level 12 and shit like that. Fucking around with people and shit right now, like come on, this shit is wild. You're doing shit to people and people don't like it. And you just saying you playing. That shit is done. Motherfuckers don't like that. What the fuck is that side shit? If niggas say stop doing something or stop playing with them, stop fucking playing with them. Don't keep doing it and say you playing. Nobody not playing. It's just certain things. It's called respect. It's called respect, man. As simple as that. It's called respect. Anybody can respect that shit. The door is right there. And if you don't like how the mob moving forward, the door is right there. This is the game. This is what it is. It is what it is. You get what I'm saying? I told y'all already what I'm doing over here. I'm not second guessing what I'm doing over here. I'm telling y'all what I'm doing over here. You can't get over yourself, put yourself to the side, like let go of yourself, like come on, get over yourself, then how the fuck is it gonna work with us? How are we gonna build anything in here? Killing each other, fighting each other? Now I don't mean physically, but like verbally. And it's the same suspects every meeting. It's tiresome, bro. It's tiresome. It's not a daycare, it's the mob. It's not the mob daycare, it's the mob, bro. Not. Everybody doing their own thing, expected to move how they move on their own terms, bro. Just under the mob law. Bottom line. It's either you with it or you ain't. If you ain't, you ain't. But don't try to manipulate, fuck anybody up, do anything. Right? Everybody gets a fair chance in here. Every fucking body get a fair chance. And you get multiple chances in the mob. That's one thing with the mob. You get multiple chances, bro. So don't make yourself a target, bro. Don't make yourself a target. Don't put yourself on Front Street. Word to the wise. Don't put yourself on Front Street. You know you a boss out here. You know your rap sheet. You know your record. Bust moves. Do what the fuck you do for the mob. Niggas know who you are. Trust me. Niggas can only act like they don't know. But niggas know who you are. Do that. Do that. The support has been great. I have to say that. That's what I can say as a positive. Support has been great. The car show was amazing. I think we made, you want to talk about support, we made like $92 in the mob name that day. Off stars. That nigga can't even move an eighth in the fucking trap, dog. Nigga can't even move an eighth in the trap. I know plenty of niggas out here outside for no reason, waste. Ain't got no sales. Everybody short-stopping each other. But look, off a game, bro? Are you serious? We came together as a team off a game. We pulled in off that stream $92 and we just started. It's not like, well, wow, you know. It's not like we're monetized. We got in-stream ads and we're branding with Sears and Kmart. And, you know, nah, we're doing this off of us. This is just us. Said somebody sent Avdred a invite. He in here? Somebody sent Avdred an invite. You trying to get in here the whole time. I don't know if he's in here. Yeah, I see his name in there. K-Rock in here. Did I not just see him in here? I'm trying to see his where's Briz trying to get in here. Oh, Briz in here. Oh, alright. Yeah. There go Briz. Yeah, damn, I ain't see it. Alright, but I was looking at the stream trying to figure out. Yeah, man. It froze. Alright, let me fix that again. Here we go. More bullshit. Well, I'm not really moving. I look good. I'm not really moving. It should be moving now though. It's moving now though. It's, yeah, it's moving now though. Yeah, that's just you, bro. You came with the quiet shit and the fro shit. Look, you gotta go, bro. Alright, but look, back to the order, right? Like, look, we already know what it is. Like I said, the support's been great. You know what I mean? Shout out to P3 Mayor on the stream. We having a meeting right now. Thanks for checking in, bro. Yo, the support been great, which I've been doing, throwing in the support. Even our fans supporting us, donating the stars. Like, that's amazing that we come together as a team of people doing it. The clothing, purchases, people buying phone cases. I think we sold like maybe three items this week. I'm sorry, I think we sold a little bit more than that. Probably like, I probably want to say 5 to 6 pieces of items, like probably like 4 T-shirts, and jogger pants. And and once again, that's from one of our top supporters. Like, I don't even want to say the name. If you know, you know, right? And it's like, I think collectively with the clothing we could do better. And the only reason why I say that with the clothing because it's branding. It has the brand on it. And for you just to go outside or go in any nice little complex you are with that brand and somebody sees it and acts is putting yourself on. You're putting yourself on. Because now you're opening a whole nother door. Whatever state you in, you just opened up that door. You just opened up that door. There's not, like, everything that's in here right now has not been touched. Shit sitting here piling like it should. For the right move, for the next move, right? We just need to, if we can push the clothing, you know, how we should with our merchandise, I think we're good. I think people come together with the stars. That's taking its time. You know, I think that's good. But ultimately, it's all about good energy, man. If we don't got good energy, it suck, man. It suck, bro. Good energy, it suck. If you don't got it, it's over. So, right? The backstabbing, the name calling, the bullshit, and all of that. Stop it. Phony shit, shady shit. Cut it out. That shit is ass. Only move work for this person. I don't move work for that person. Cause that shit is shady. That shit ain't no room in here. We find you. I'm gonna kick you personally. Don't hit me up. Don't hit me up. Right? It's just how it is. Don't hit me up. Don't text me. Don't say no wow. Extra nothing. I don't need to hear. I'm just keeping it 100. It's either you with it or you're not. Bottom line, right? That's how I feel. I know I got a couple people in here that want some stuff to say, so I'm gonna pass the mic on so we could do that. I think I covered enough topics. I know 2 Times has some topics that he wanted to cover. I seen Decent right in the mob chat that we need. Somebody put meeting and Decent say he need one. We need one, so I know Decent probably got something he got to say. And whoever else in here, just state your name, state your rank, right? And let the people know what's good. I'm about to cut my mic. Person take the floor.
2 Times, asshole mob rep. You hear me? Y'all hear me?
Say it again. We can hear you. We can hear you.
My mic isn't like showing on my screen, so I didn't know if I was heard or not. Usually it pops up and it's moving, but it ain't fucking moving. So apparently my screen's messed up too. First thing I got, I had a real fucking issue with this. It was hard for me to even fucking accept it, but I accepted it, and I'm not usually much for throwing people under the bus on doing things they do, but Bat Dad, I hate you and I love you. You're a beast. The only reason I am back on here right now is because Bat Dad went out of his way and did something I asked him not to do, and he sent me a frickin' TV, and he paid for it like a prick. He's telling me I can't pay him back, which means I'm probably not going to get a frickin' address out of him to find a way. I'll have to track him down my own little way.
You see what the mob doing?
Thank you. I really, really do appreciate it, brother. It means a lot. Like, you know how much, like, I need shit to do, man. And you know the position I'm in. You've talked to my kid enough. Like, honestly, man, it means a lot to me. I appreciate it. I fucking hate you.
2 times I got you, bud.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
Chill.
Second of all, I was gone for a month, but while I was gone, I still knew a lot of things that were going on, a lot of things that were happening. I got one question right off the bat. Since I've been here, since I've heard what the mob was before I got here, at any point, are we supposed to be discriminatory about anything on people coming into the mob? I would like somebody that is higher than a rep to answer that question for me, please.
I would not.
No?
Fuck
Okay,
no.
that's one answer. Okay, there's another one. Thank you. I did not think so. So, if I catch wind of anybody having complaints about somebody being invited to the mob based on their religious belief, their sexual belief, or their color, or any other thing, my brain is going to snap, and I will become the asshole that I tell everybody I am. And I assure you, you will not enjoy it. And I do not care who stands behind you and sticks up for you. I will come unglued and be the biggest asshole on this planet you thought there was. You think Marilyn Manson and some of them other pieces of shit are bad? I got horrible things under my belt people don't know about, and I will fucking pop. I heard too many things about people making some stupid-ass comments over a recruit I put in after they said they hoped that that person would come back, and they hoped that person would be in and then made an ass out of themselves. That shit will not happen again. I will fucking pop. There is no way in hell I would ask that young man to come back now after knowing that that shit went out. And it's asinine and sideways that you would fucking do it. Especially considering you claim to be the person you are. The fact that you would do that is fucking disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
No, for real.
Second of all, there are people that have been added to the Book of Life and apparently are not being told properly how they're supposed to come in because they didn't even know they were supposed to message mob, didn't know how certain things ran, told me the minute I got back in and met them. So I straightened that out. I talked to them. I worked them through it. Is These Nuts here right now? These Nuts is not here. Okay, so who, if anybody, walked These Nuts through how to recruit people? Is there an answer for that? Did anybody walk him through it? I will take that as a no. So I will walk These Nuts through it when I see him back on next time, because somebody that recruits definitely should have walked him through it, because he had recruits that were brought in and I met them and told me they knew nothing about the Book of Life. That means that there are recruiters that have been playing with these people and paid absolutely no attention to the fact that they were not in the Book of Life, they were not added to the mob chat, and I'm hearing that they were here for almost a month, which is crazy to me, because if you're a recruiter, you should definitely be watching the Book of Life. You should notice if somebody sends you a friend request and they have tags on, you should know whether their name has popped up in the Book of Life. I had no TV for a month, and I knew every name that was popping up. I even got sarcasm when I messaged asking why people were added to the Book of Life and not messaging mob, and why people were added to the mob chat and not in the Book of Life yet. And I got sarcasm from a commissioner, which was insane to me, and I was a slight dick about it, but not a major dick. That shit should not happen. If somebody's given their tags, they explain the rules, they're explain the way things go down, and then they're put in the Book of Life. Once they message mob in the Book of Life, then they are added to the other chats. Not all at the same time, because apparently some people aren't paying attention if you explain it to them, or you're not explaining it properly. And if you are a recruiter and you don't know how to explain it properly, maybe you should ask for some help to make sure that you're not doing it incorrectly. It makes it a lot easier, and you don't wind up looking like a dumbass later on. Last thing, I find out anybody making complaints about me and not liking the way I do things or the way I speak to people when I simply point out facts, and you do not have enough balls to say it to me, or you can't say it to me, so you ask somebody else to step in and say it for you, we are also going to have a major issue. I got a lot of horrible shit going on in my life right now. Last thing I'm going to do is take my shit out on you. But I assure you, you make an ass out of yourself behind my back, you are going to find out how serious I have been about I do things a very specific way, and I take you stabbing me in the back to heart. You stab me in the fucking face, or don't stab me at all. I might be just fucking one psycho cripple sitting in the middle of Minnesota, but that does not mean that I don't know people and I don't have people. You want to be shady and tell me that you fucking consider me family and you consider me a friend? I have tried to kill my own family. I have assaulted my own family for making the same fucking claims. I can be a real piece of shit. Don't test my patience, please. I will bend over backwards for anybody. I have bent over backwards and done everything I can to help every single person that I've met on this game. You shit on me, I can be a real piece of crap. With that, I am done. I hope most of you have a good memory so that you can remember all the crap I just said. I'm done with the floor.
Look up.
Well, hello.
Hello.
It's me. Hi, everybody. I just want to say, Mob, how y'all doing? Thank y'all for the welcome, but the unwelcome, I'm glad we're having a meeting. I wanted to say, I want to hold everyone accountable because I was given my tags and not properly introduced to how the mob is supposed to be ran, and my expectations as quote unquote a muscle. So moving forward, I would like further explanation of what my role is supposed to be, how I can help, what am I actually supposed to be doing, and
Not to cut you off, but can we have your name, please, so we know who you are?
yes, my name
YouTube,
is
give us a
Sis Avery.
subscribe. Give us a subscribe.
Thank you very much. I sent you a friend request. Please accept that when
Facebook,
you
what
get a
up? You
chance.
tuned into
Stay
the
on
mob
my
meeting, M4MG. Where them
But I
stars
think
at?
that's about it. That's all I have to say.
I think it would be good if a commissioner stepped in and answered her question on what her role is and how things are supposed to be, just because that is kind of a commissioner thing.
This
Since
Commissioner Impersonator.
whoever brought her in didn't do it.
Yeah, that's what I was just getting ready to say. Who brought her in?
I was
That's
brought in by Tweezy.
Tweezy.
Right.
Yep.
Is Tweezy in here?
That's Big Duke.
Yeah. I was about to say that's his nephew or son or something, ain't it?
Big Duke is his son. Tweezy is the dad.
Oh, okay. Shit, I know it was one or the other.
Yeah, Tweezy is Big Duke's dad.
Oh, okay.
Tweezy's being worked through everything now as well. So, Oppressor, you were gonna.
Okay.
You were gonna take
What you
that?
say your position? What you say your position is?
That's a muscle. This is Commissioner Impersonator. So the way the mob works is, it works like a real organization. You can't just get a new job and start running shit. So as a muscle, what you do is you come in, you put in work for the higher ranking people or the managers, have you. You run work for them. Once you run work for everybody above you in the current lobby, if you have something to sell, then you say, hey, I got something to sell. You don't just come in and try to sell right away because you happen to have stuff. You come to meetings, you mob up, you do things right, and then at these meetings, people recognize you. We'll put a vote up to rank you up to crew rep, to lieutenant, to commissioner, what have you. As we said, the ranked members past muscle can sit at the table. But we just hang out. We're friendly. Muscle's got to make sure they always mob up on the highest ranking person available. As a muscle during cell work, you're expected to drive the slow ass trucks.
You are now tuned into M4MG mob meeting.
We're very organized.
Like, subscribe, share, follow.
We have people in the jets. You gotta understand, if we follow all the rules in the book of life, people who think they're gonna come fuck shit up, they're gonna come into the lobby, they're gonna see people are selling, they're like, alright, I'm gonna go blow that shit up. They go to the pause menu, they go look where we're at, and they're like, 1, 2, 3, 4, holy shit, there's more pressers around the packs than there are packs. I think I'm just gonna go to a different lobby. Or they're foolish enough to come over here or get a couple of their buddies and they're gonna find out that we blow up real quick. Additionally, it's worth joining the mob and putting in the work because there's always kids or some asshole. You've seen them, their KD is some crazy shit, they kill themselves. They all hang out together, but that shit don't fly with us. That's what we call a war. We call out war in the mob chat. Usually it's a higher ranking person that does that, but if there's a problem, it's probably a higher ranking person there anyways. People like me, like Memo, Decent, like a lot of the ranking people, they got really recognized fast because we're the kind of people that will stop playing Call of Duty. We'll stop playing whatever it is we're playing. We'll actually come on to Grand Theft Auto, fuck that shit up in 20 minutes, and go back to what we're doing. A lot of times I'll be in the creator mode. I'll see something's going on and I jump on. Or I'm watching Netflix or something. But wrapping it up, as a muscle, you got to put in the work. You put in the work, you rank up. People below you start working for you. Work your way to the top, get respect. That's the job of the muscle.
Okay,
And
I
you
have a
do not,
question.
you also do not have to supply your own stuff. Ask for help to resupply your buildings. You should not have to grind all that out yourself. You will never learn the best, simplest ways to do it if you continuously fight to do it yourself. Ask for help when you're resupplying your things. We know that you don't have the money to supply it. At least the ones of us that are decent enough know that you don't have the money to supply it.
Right.
Okay, well, I want to thank Butterfly because I didn't know that what he mentioned before, that you can only, like, sell in certain lobbies. Like, I wasn't aware of that. So how would I know? Like, I saw the Book of Life, but how would I know who's in charge of the lobby at that current time or who's running something at that? Like, how would I know what is going on at that specific time if I'm invited to a lobby?
This
Press
Commissioner
down while you're playing, you'll see different motorcycle
Rocco.
clubs, things like that. You can ask. One time that it's not appropriate to sell is when a lot of stuff's getting blown up or someone said it's war or something like that. We usually hold down lobbies pretty well. Usually it'll be, the lobby will consist of at least half the lobby is us, usually. If the lobby does get too big, we do relocate. So for the most part, if you're in the mob lobby and you're following things right, it's usually a good time to sell.
This is Butterfly. I don't mean to cut anyone off, but just before the meeting, she was trying to sell, and there was like 27, 28 people in there, and maybe 8 mob in there. And she had sent me an MC out, and I was the only one that picked it up. I thought maybe she was going to do a resupply, so I had asked her, I said, are you trying to do a resupply, or what are you trying to do? And she said that she would like to sell. I said, you don't want to sell in here. I said, it's just you and me. I said, you can't sell with just 2 people with 28 people in the lobby. So she didn't know that. And this is really the first time I've actually spoke to her because I haven't been on too much during the day. So, and she's like, no one's ever explained that to her since she's been on. I met her, like, I think at the car show last time, and I only talked to her for a few seconds. I went to go get a lobby, and then she never joined back up. I think she had to deal with her kids that night, to be honest with you. But, like, she's never really talked to me until tonight, and when I seen she tried to sell, I had to stop her because I wasn't going to let her lose her stuff.
Yeah, I appreciate that because, yeah, I didn't know.
That's fine. Like I said to you tonight, if there's anything that you need to ask, always ask. Don't hesitate.
Okay.
All right.
Also, if the sale is going bad for some reason and a lot of your stuff gets blown up, if you press the PlayStation button and hit the options button and close the application, you will lose maybe a pack or 2, but when you come back, you'll have most of your supplies.
Do they?
A bunch of shit gets blown up, you can close your application and you won't lose as much.
Okay.
If you lose 25% of your stuff you're trying to sell, well then, once you start buying stuff, if you lose about 25%, then all you've done is it's just completely pointless. All the money that you would have sank into it would only even out. So if you lose more than 25%, you gotta close the application.
Not to cut you off, Oppressor, but I have a suggestion.
I'm done. Good.
From this point on, when we have new recruits, I do not think that should be a suggestion to them. And this isn't against you trying to sell earlier by yourself, anything, just so you know. Telling people that suggestion is great if they've been with us for a while, but if you do not tell people that, when they get their shit blown up because they're trying to do things the way they shouldn't be, they get their shit blown up, they ain't gonna make that mistake anymore. If they lose everything because they continuously try to do it, they will eventually learn, don't do that shit no more. Just you and Butterfly, like you didn't know, and that happens. But I think we need to just stop telling people that right off the bat, because half of them don't listen to it anyways. So let them get their shit blown up. Once it's blown up, they'll realize they need help and they need backing, because they don't pay attention when you tell them anyways.
This is Butterfly. I want to cut in there. I think that's wrong. I'm sorry, but these are new recruits. For one, they're new.
Apparently, you didn't listen to the way I just said it.
Excuse me. Can I finish?
No, there is no excuse, because you like interrupting.
Please stop cutting me off.
No. I don't have a problem with
All right,
you.
I'm done talking for the night. Yes, you do. Yes,
See,
you do.
that right there, that is what I have a problem with.
You cut me off for
because
no
when
reason.
people make a point, you throw a temper tantrum, and it's okay. I'm done. I'm not talking anymore, or I'm pulling my order. I'm done with this. I'm not doing this.
The point
we'll just leave.
you cut me off. I was trying to say
I'm sorry.
something.
I think I know what she's trying to say, but from both ends, I get it. I feel like you shouldn't feel that way because
you cannot
if we really don't know, and we get ourselves,
you cannot let them learn on their own. You need to explain the game.
Exactly.
If that's something they have not learned or have never played, just like I never played it because I watched Rado play, I learned a lot. If someone has never watched this game being played, you don't know what you're doing. You can't just let them blow up their packs and lose that money. You need to walk them through things. Just like I did with my new recruit, Logic. And Zay was in the lobby that day. I had walked him through with doing his crates. He had a small warehouse. I moved him from a small warehouse to a medium warehouse and a small warehouse. Am I correct, Logic?
Sorry?
Logic. Or not Logic.
Yeah.
Trappin'. It was Trappin'. I'm sorry.
It wasn't me, because the smoke.
It was Trappin'. I apologize,
yeah.
Logic. I moved Trappin' from a small warehouse to a small
Yusil, shout out to Yusil on the check-in. Yusil just checked in. California, what up? Cali, what up?
By helping them. And I will do that with any of these people in this crew. That's how you build a crew. Don't let the new recruits blow their stuff up. How are they going to stay in a crew and build if you're letting them blow their stuff up? That's not fair to these new recruits. That's all I have to say. And I apologize, but you cut me off, and that was not right.
I cut you off because you didn't pay attention to the way I said it. And you have a habit of doing that, which is why you were cut off. And again, you immediately went to the, fine, I'm not talking the rest of the night. That is getting really, really frustrating.
I'm not going to be disrespected by you 2 times.
Listen, I am not
just like the other night, you disrespected me in the lobby, so I shut my mic off. I'm not going to be disrespected.
You chose to call it a disrespect.
And then you're going to sit there and threaten everybody in the crew that you could murder somebody? That's not fair to this crew. If you're not here to help this crew,
did I say I would murder you? Again, you are putting words in people's mouths.
No.
Did I say I would murder somebody?
I do not agree with the words that came out of your mouth to this crew.
Were those my words?
You are a threat.
Were those my words, young lady? I told you, I am a man of very specific words, and you like using extra words for people every time you don't like something. Were those my words? Did I say I would murder somebody? Please, like I told OG the other night when we were on, and he jumped in and started talking for you because you didn't want to talk for yourself. Were those the words I said?
You disrespected me twice in the last week.
Answer the fucking question. It's really simple.
Don't talk to me
Were
2 times.
those the words I said?
Me. But no, there
You're
is no
being
respect.
disrespectful.
And
You
I
are
am
being
not going to be
disrespectful.
disrespected by you,
You
saying
are
the F
making
word.
claims. You are making claims that I said something I did not. Were those the words I said? You are the one being disrespectful right now. I used very specific words. So, did you hear those words come out of my mouth? Did I say I would have somebody murdered? It's a question. You can answer it. Is that what you heard? Because nobody else is stepping up and saying that they heard it. So apparently you are hearing things. That is disrespectful to say that I said something I did not. This is the point I am making. There are a few people that continuously do that. They hear something and they don't want to hear it the way it was said, so they make claims to everybody else that it was said when it wasn't. And now you have a bunch of people in the session that heard exactly what was said. Nobody else is claiming that they heard what you heard.
It was born so
So now you're done again. You don't want to answer the question. Oh, gee, you want to speak up for her because you wanted to speak up for her last time. You guys seem to have each other's backs when one of you doesn't like what somebody says, or the way it's said, or the way you hear it.
Go ahead, speak 2 times. I'll wait for you 2 times. Speak 2 times.
No, I just did. I asked you a question.
So are you done? Are you fucking done talking? Can I talk now?
Did I not just say it was a fucking question?
Yo, who the?
This is trying to go well.
Crazy.
How long would you like it to be silent before one of you answer? Like, this is ridiculous.
Could I talk? It's logic, guys.
Nah, you can't talk unless these motherfuckers actually, like,
You were in the
solve this shit
lobby
out.
when he disrespected me.
There was an incident that happened last night, but I'll get the okay from you guys.
Go
and then
ahead,
I'll talk.
Logic, go ahead. Because you were there and you stood up for me, and I appreciate that.
All right, so we're all a team, you know what I'm saying? Intentions are pure, in my opinion. 2 times, honestly, from what I've seen, like, he's helped me out, and I have a lot of respect for 2 times. He's a genius, and we all know that he knows his stuff in this game, right? But there's sometimes that 2 times is a little bit aggressive, and, you know, he takes it a bit far, but at the same time, you have to respect him because he's saying the truth, and it's based off of facts. So yesterday there was this guy coming into the lobby and he was talking smack and this and that, and there was supposed to be a kick on somebody. Do you guys agree? So Butterfly is like, let's kick this guy out, and then 2 times just walked into the session, right? 2 times?
Absolutely.
And what happened 2 times?
You are telling the story. You go right ahead, Logic.
All right, so there was a bit of a confrontation between you two as to who's going to be kicked out, right? And I feel like we blew it out of proportion and we lost our chain of thinking and command and everything. And I think we need to be a little bit more respectful to each other and be a little bit more organized, you know, so that we don't have to deal with this kind of bullshit, you know what I'm saying, in the future. Because we're a family, you know? And so what does family do? Family sticks together, bro, at all times. And that's why I joined the mob, because you guys are my family. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I have to say.
I believe there may be other voices that would like to comment on it. Thank you, Logic.
You're welcome, brother.
OG
Somebody
Rado,
else
cool
was
rap.
trying to say something. There you go. Go ahead.
Yo, shut the. Alright, this is OG Rado, cool rap. Yo, 2 times, man. You gotta stop disrespecting my wife, bro. I fuck with you, man. But yo, listen, bro. This shit is like you going too much on this shit, bro. Too much, man. You wait till I leave and then you disrespect my wife and all types of shit you be doing, bro. And that shit is cool cause you always think you right. You see what I'm saying? And that's fucking bullshit. That's bullshit sometimes. I feel like because you a cool rap, you take that shit too seriously. You know what I'm saying? But I might be wrong. I might be just talking out my ass. I'm just telling you what I see since you came back, man. I don't know what the fuck going on with you, but yo, you gotta stop disrespecting my wife, bro. I'm a fucking man at the end of the day, bro. So I'm supposed to just sit here and let you just talk to her any type of way? And then you say, oh, I don't know, I didn't say that. Oh, I didn't do that. Come on, 2 times. Stop. Stop with the bullshit, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is a family, man. I love all y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? But you got to stop disrespecting my wife, bro.
Honestly, I don't know what you're saying, OG, because I've been in 2 sessions with her, and last night was the only time that her and I actually spoke, and you're claiming, you're making a claim like...
Bro, I was in the lobby a couple of nights ago.
You're making a claim, like this is happening.
A new guy come in our lobby.
Shout out to Renee O'Neal for the stars. Shout out to Avdred Briz on the stars. You are now tuned in with M4 MGTV.
You know what you said to me when you came back? Well, he don't need to run crates. You don't make no money running crates.
So what? 2 times.
So you're telling me that the new recruits don't have to do nothing? They can sit in the lobby like he wanted to make money. And like I said, an example as if Zay was running crates, everybody would jump on his crate. And Zay just said it tonight. If these people are running crates, everybody needs to be running them. It don't matter who the chain of command is.
You on muscle, nigga. You on muscle.
And like I told you, I don't know that he's I told you, I don't know that he's a recruit yet.
Okay, but he asked to make money, and you chopped my head off that night. Dollars was in there. Yes, you did.
I did not
Dollars
chop
was in there,
your
and
head off.
was in there.
I did not chop your head off. I got nasty with you when you tried to make a dispute out of it. I got nasty when you decided to make a dispute out of it.
You can make money running crates.
No, you cannot. He gets paid.
Answer this, please?
He gets payments for being in your CEO. He does not make additional
money. And I said, I'm running crates.
You had him run your crates. You had him run your crates. If you have somebody,
it's one person, one voice, man. One person, one voice.
You got nasty with me that night because you left the lobby with somebody that you knew that you're trying to recruit. I was trying to help that man out. He asked to make money, and you come back and got nasty with me. I was doing nothing but trying to help that man out.
No, I didn't leave the lobby with somebody. I left my house.
Well, whatever it was. Whatever it might have been.
What do you mean, whatever it was? This is one of the points I'm making. Every time I say something, you don't hear what the fuck is said.
Okay, can you hear what I said? You left the lobby.
Yeah.
I don't care if you left your house. I don't care if you left the planet.
You.
I don't care what you did. You were not in that lobby when that guy said, how can I make money?
Yeah, you chose to have him make you money. You chose to have him make you money.
That's what I was doing.
Listen, the way the crates work, if you have somebody run crates for you, you should make sure that that person's definitely going to be there for your sales.
And you came up on me. Dollars was in there and Karma was in there.
Definitely make sure that that person's going to be there to help you sell the crates that they help you move into that building.
If I'm doing 111 crates and he runs 6 crates with me, that's only 6 crates. And he was making money.
Hey man, let me some help.
And Sage said it at the beginning of the meeting. If that's what someone's doing, then the muscles need to get in. If he's going to be a crew, in the crew or a potential crew, he needs to do muscle work.
Don't do nothing wrong.
They said it for himself at the beginning of the meeting. But I was wrong that night. You gave me attitude.
I'm with Butterfly, man. Butterfly cool people.
I gave you attitude over the way you came at me and how you were trying to tell me the way it works and the way money making out of CEO works is not the way you are trying to suggest that it works.
So can we just apologize?
That is what the dispute came out of, and you are trying to make it like it's some big personal thing, and it is not. It was nothing personal towards you.
2 times. The guy asked to make some money, and I told the guy he'd make a little bit of money. You acted like it was a big deal because we was running late.
You're not.
No, because you
you do not understand what it's about.
You came at me the way you came at me.
You kept
just like last
this
night, you come in the lobby after I
that
told
it's
everyone to
about
hit the
something
180.
and it's not. I'm
With a
giving you
KD at
very
2.02.
specific facts, and you want to make it about something it's not each time. And this is something that you've done long before I wasn't here for a month. You've done this with multiple people.
Hey, you're the only one that knows the game. Everybody is learning this game.
Who said that? Who said
That's
that?
how you're acting.
No.
People
I'm
are all
definitely
learning
not.
this game.
Okay. And these are things that I have told you over and over, and other people have told you over and over.
Well,
Every
I'm
time
done
there's
talking
an
about
argument
it, but
that you
the way
come
you
up
come
with,
at me,
there
it
is
was
something
wrong.
that people tell you,
I'm not going to
and
let
then
you
you
sit
get
there and call
upset
me
when they
stupid
tell you the
and
facts.
tell me to shut the fuck up and everything else. I'm going to stand up for myself.
Well, I have not told you to shut the fuck up, and I have not called you stupid.
Two times? Sorry to say this, but you definitely did tell her to shut the fuck up.
Before, yes, I did, because she definitely needed to. Right now, I have not.
That was a good.
No, because I'm standing up for myself 2 times, and you did tell me to shut the fuck up. I'm tired of people like you.
Did
think
you
can
not hear
run
what I
me
just said?
Because I'm new to the game and I'm only on level 131. I learn something new every day, and I treat my new recruits better than you can even imagine, dude.
Y'all need to go to the party and talk about
I'm
this.
sorry
Like,
to feel a little uncomfortable.
everybody
So
don't
can we
even.
please just move on from this,
Everybody
please?
don't understand what
Thank
we're
you.
talking about. Y'all just need to go on the party and finish that little dispute, because everybody here ain't got shit to do with it. Like, you feel me? I'm tired of hearing about that. This is Reese talking.
Yeah, Reese,
y'all
this
go
is
to the
Commissioner
party.
Impersonator. I was actually
On
about
the
to
reality stuff, I'm tired of the disrespect out of them.
Yeah, go to the party. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Y'all
Alright,
go to the
yeah,
party.
y'all two go on the party and y'all discuss that, and hopefully y'all squash it and get it over with.
Honestly, there's really nothing to discuss about it.
I
There's
need
nothing to
further
discuss.
clarity.
That argument is dead. Let's go. Let's move on.
Everybody can start
So,
over again.
am I so my role as of now, I'm considered a muscle? Is that what I am?
Yeah, you're a
Okay.
muscle.
So when I come into the lobby, we're moving. So do we have hustle meetings? I need to know what I'm doing once I get online and once I acknowledge myself to everyone. What should be the first thing that I should be doing?
Oh, what a other
See who needs help. See who needs help. That's the first thing you need to do. See who needs some help. You know what I'm saying? Jump in and see who needs help.
Okay, and then when it comes down for me doing my personal work, when does that fit into
All
my
you gotta do
gameplay?
is say when you want to. If you ready to do something for you, say, hey, I want to do something for me. I want to do my stuff. Then everybody, then you can do your stuff. You just let people know. Don't sit back and not say nothing, because then you ain't. You know
Of
what I'm
course.
saying?
Okay, I got that. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, you just come in. Hey, anybody moving anything?
Oh, you good, Brody. That was it. That was the whole shebang right there.
I think I understood that part because someone said that earlier, like once we move crates and then thereafter, if other things need to be done, that's when we do that, right? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. I follow.
You can move your own stuff, but just get seen. My thing is just get seen helping. That's all I'm saying. You get seen helping, you good.
Get seen putting work in.
Yeah.
Well, I hope y'all don't think I'm sitting around being lazy because I have been asking to work, or even I've been trying to sit where I need to be. So, you know.
That's what you got to do. Look, put that work in, get noticed. Put that work in and get noticed. It's going to catch, as long as you putting that work in and you doing something, you progressing, it's going to be noticed.
Look, I'm gonna go smoke a blunt right now. Can we take a 5-minute recess or something?
See, that's where you fucking up at. You better fire that shit up right now.
I'm not at home. I'm at my mom's house. I can't be finding weed in her living room and shit.
Shit, you better go in the bathroom and 2 puffs, put it out, come back in.
Yeah, I got the phone here. So
Oh shit, you gotta just unplug it from the controller and then him through the TV. You'll hear his talking through the TV. Yo,
shut up before I give you a wedgie.
Shit, somebody talking that shit, tell me that good shit. That's what I normally tell them, motherfucker.
Okay, OG Rado, Cool Rap.
You hear me, Sufi?
Other than that, all I can say is support, man. We need support. We need all the support we can get.
Yeah, this Commissioner Rocco, this is something I most definitely want to bring to the table. If you already in somebody's CEO or MC moving a package, stay with that person to make sure that they package get to the destination. Because other people in the lobby that is not in the organization helping out, let them handle the outside motherfuckers that's trying to go to war and do this and do that. Let them handle that. But most importantly, when we doing that, we got to make sure that that package getting there. Anything else? Anybody got anything?
You know what I say, man. It's running good, but it's just like motherfuckers disrespectful, and it shouldn't be like this. We all family, man. You know, we play together. You know what I'm saying? Big J, he started this shit for us. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to make it bigger, man. So all I say is, man, all that shit just we just squash. Yo, just please respect my wife, man. That's all I'm saying sometimes, man.
Shout out to Rocky EPG on the check-in. Elijah Moore, big homie up top in the hill.
That's all I
Shout him out.
We can squash this shit. Say sorry, whatever the fuck I want to say. You know what I'm saying? Just let that shit
Ivy
go.
Hill, North, New Jersey, stand up.
It's not worth it, man. It's just gonna bring the mob down, man. We don't want that.
Yeah.
We don't want that. We don't need that. We don't need that shit right now. Cause we're trying to do bigger shit. You know what I'm saying? Me and wife was
Where
just
them
talking
stars
about
at? Where
this,
the
man.
support
We
at?
said
Shout
this
out
shit
to
gonna
Renee
blow, man.
O'Neal. Shout out to Tawny
We
Giles on the
definitely got
stars.
faith.
Sweet.
We got faith that this shit gonna blow, but we gotta just be together as a family. That's all I got to say.
This is Commissioner Dixon. I just got 3 things to say. The discrimination shit, bro, that shit gotta stop. I think everybody should have a vote. The next person who says something about gender, color, race, um, whatever fucking beliefs you do, okay, needs to get kicked off the map right away.
I don't mean to cut you off, bro. Can you speak up a little louder?
Hold on. I think what Two Times was saying earlier about discriminating people, bro. I think the next person who do that shit needs to get kicked off the map right away. I don't give a fuck what's their position,
I
what's
agree.
their rank.
I agree.
You cannot discriminate color, gender, none of that shit, because we are the mob. We fucking grown people. You cannot say because he say this or he's acting like that. Nah, that shit don't fly. So the next person who says some random shit to somebody or is talking about somebody else's behind their back and don't have the balls to say it to their face, it's not gonna be a fucking vote. I think it should just be kicked off the fucking mob. Just like that. No questions asked, nothing. Your tax are gone and you out this bitch. Second, I thought the muscle was supposed to sell first.
Sorry to cut off Decent. I wanted to say before reset it, but there wasn't much talking going on. But I noticed it's not in the words, but in the mob laws, it used to say, and this is somewhere between Law 5 and 6, I'm hearing a lot of instances of muscles and crew reps and this and that. These sound like these are all instances in which what it should say, and it did used to say, is that this should be brought up in a party chat with a commissioner or somebody higher rank, and it should be settled, somewhere around then, and that people can be demoted or kicked depending on what it is. So what I've been hearing over time is instances where, as a group, we're failing because we're not getting higher people above others in the rank to settle this. It just seems like it's happening, and then it happens a couple days later, and it just seems to be an internal problem between a few people when it should be brought to the attention to the leadership. And if one person feels they can't handle something, then others should be brought in. But it should be done in party chat. It certainly shouldn't be. Not that this isn't the place for it, it's just the escalation level of what's being brought to the meetings is what should be brought to the meeting should be some kind of final result. Shouldn't be so escalated.
Shout out to Misha Williams. She definitely be on Instagram.
So kind of like what Decent's saying, that's few words that have been left out, but I probably have a photo of old chats that say specifically that we should be setting this to the side and trying to take care of it the best we can. That's what I have to say about it.
Alright, so motherfuckers saying your vote, about the new law. the running crates part, bro. I think that when people grab a few muscles to run their crates, I think they should stop. They should stop at least for a few minutes and run them a few terabyte missions, because you're only getting paid $5,000 every 10 minutes, 8 minutes when you do running crates for somebody their CEO. So stop for a few minutes, run a few terabytes, and then go back to business, because they're really not getting paid much, and they just started, so they need the money. It's like I was doing it before. When I bring somebody into the mob, I tell them, I'm gonna run the Bogdan for you one time. I want you to buy a business. I'll grade as much as you can. If you need some more money, I got you. Then, but I don't want you to buy a fancy car. I don't want you to go buy no stupid ass clothes because you don't need them. Build that money up, have a few business, then you can buy whatever you want. That's how I always think. That's the right way for me to tell them. So once you have some business, then they're moving up. Then they can buy the little apartment here, little car over here, there and there. So, but I always trying to help the muscles first. You guys heard before, I brought the fucking glitch for everybody in the mob. So they didn't have money. Oh, I need money. I need a meal. I need this. I need to upgrade that business. Here's this glitch. Do it. Don't milk it because you might get banned. But I was trying to help them so they can build up some money. And then whoever had the glitch, help the next person. And still, don't tell her to keep
Shout out to Franklin on the subscribe. Shout out to Franklin.
Just to help them to get started. That's it. That's all I say. I always say it. Just to get you started, here's what I can give you. I hate fucking running crates. I don't even do my own crates. I don't do that shit. To me, it just fucking drives me nuts. I don't even do my own crates. I got 3 big ass warehouses, and I don't never filled them out at one time since I got the fucking game. So I help everybody else do crates, sell their shit, do whatever. Just be humble on this shit and think about you getting the most payout when they do running shit for you. So be nice and help them, run a few terabytes, like I say, and they should be fine. If he makes a little extra money, then they feel appreciated. They're not gonna be like, oh, I was running crates for 2 times. I was running crates for OG, and I was 2 fucking hours, and I only made 20 grand. So, let's just help each other. That's all. That's all I have to say.
All right, El Chapo.
This is Joers here, Muscle. I just want to quickly add on to what you're saying there, Decent. When you guys are like, we're running crates, I'm running crates, helping people out, something that a CEO can do in a terabyte that's very quickly in between the cooldown time of selling crates, just run a quick headhunter. You just got to fly around the oppressor, kill 4 targets, you get a quick 40 grand for the people helping out, then by the time that's over, you can run the next crate sale. And that's what you were kind of saying, like that's a quick mission in between the selling crate cooldown where the people helping out can make that like 40 grand every 5 minutes or so. So that's just like a quick mission you can do. That's all.
Yo, Chopper, you gotta talk fast like that.
I'm sorry, Joe. Can you repeat that?
Yeah, what I was saying is that, so if you're running crates, for example, like if I had a CEO, right, and I had 2 people helping me, and I was selling crates, and there was a 5-minute cooldown, 4-minute cooldown every time we pick up crates, rather. And so during that 4-minute cooldown, you can have your terabyte there. The CEO can start a headhunter mission, which only takes like 2 minutes to do. You just fly around and kill the 4 targets. Everyone that was doing it gets like 40 grand in like just a matter of a couple minutes. By that time that headhunter mission is finished, the next crate sale can go. The next crate mission can go. So that's a quick little interjection mission that you can do in between crates for people who are wanting to get more money while they're helping out other people and their CEOs. Headhunter.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep.
Shout out to Tony Giles on 100 stars. Renee O'Neill after Bruise on the stars. Support the channel.
CEO, a portion of anything you make immediately goes back to the CEO. So one mission like that doesn't pay them quite as much because a portion of what they make goes directly back into the CEO's pocket. That's why Decent was saying running terabyte missions.
Yo, President.
They're selling the dope to the jungle they're shooting into their veins. The families love sports almost as much as they love
Doesn't 2 times sound like the nigga that told me to look up?
arrogant, competitive, and aggressive. They are lifelong bitter enemies of the boss.
I don't remember what that guy sounded like. Jesus. Oh, the whole thing.
Of course, like all families,
It was 2 times.
subdivided into sets such as the Chamberlain Gangsters and the Carson Avenue set. It turns out the families
Mike's cutting in and out.
almost as much as they love shooting ballas. Now, the LSPD have had many run-ins with various family sets over the years. With the ballas, the FIB take a more community outreach approach.
One more thing though, this is decent again. Have a meeting, just commissioners, so we can figure a way that we can help the muscles. You know, a few commissioners grab a few. Okay, I'm grabbing like 3-4 people, and I'm gonna focus on them so they can build their business. And then other 2 grab another 3 people, and we can help them build the business, and then everybody will make more money.
Rumors are they get a new tattoo for every person they stab. And it's definitely okay for your motorcycle mama to show
Job
the
at
rest
least,
to your
or
friends.
something.
The FIB has been tracking the loft for years. We've jumped from coast to coast and have spent more time in the Midwest than a tornado spotter. When they're not running that, they're smoking. Or so I hear at Dangerous New.
After the meeting, I'd like to invite you guys. I created a custom Mark I oppressor race. It's like a complicated drag race where you double back twice and pass the finish line. I made it pretty open and to feature the Mark I. There are several, very many routes. I spent a good amount of time on it. I don't even know the best route because each section I tested from one place to another. You can go under the map a little bit. You can go to the left, the right, up. All my custom content always puts a shout out for M4MG on the blimp. Little Easter egg I throw in there. It's pretty fun. It takes a minute to get used to it, but Memo, Karma, Decent, they've tried it out. They liked it. I like it. Anyways, I'd like to invite you guys there after the meeting. It can do up to 30, which is, by the way, we're almost at 30 right now.
Sounds good.
Hell yeah. It's called MK1 Stunner.
Looking forward to trying it.
It'll be good to have y'all there.
My favorite. I'd like to help you sell your stuff after the meetings are done. So once you get in the lobby, let us know, please. So we can show you the correct way to how to do it.
My mic was off. Okay, that's fine.
This Commissioner Rocco. And what he pretty much, huh?
Yeah, I was asking what was the discrimination law y'all was discussing.
Like discrimination, like that's pretty much like against like your color, your skin, like racism, pretty much like disrespect. Like those just examples of like what discrimination is. Like it's pretty much like a hate.
Sorry, Joer's muscle. Just to kind of throw on what Rocco was saying, discrimination is just like being against people for certain aspects of their life, whether it be their religious orientation, their sexual orientation, color of their skin, just where they're from, anything that people can use to throw hate is what we kind of consider like discrimination.
Pretty much a bring down.
Yeah. I mean, I've been hearing a lot of that stuff lately, and being an African myself, I almost felt like I needed to leave the group because a lot of like, racist stuff going on. So I'm glad y'all. That's what's up.
I think we can just reword law number 5.
But yeah, though, I was just wondering about that. I appreciate that, though.
Yeah, and again, I know I'm real new to you guys, but I think like again, like if anyone is like, you said you're African, I'm white, like I went down here in Florida, like you saw different types of people. I just think if anyone
shout out to Black Havoc, Big Commissioner in the mob, Southside Jamaica. What up?
Discrimination in the world, especially everything going on in the world, especially 2020. You know what I mean? So I'm sorry that you felt like that. Like that sucks.
Oh no, I mean I just understand. It's on the game. I know everybody feel different about stuff. It's just for me. It's as long as I know, like as a collective, or as the leadership in the game is not like that. I know everybody gonna feel different, so I'm not more worried about that. I'm just more worried about the leadership and the collective mindset. And being that we've already discussed that we're against that, and so yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate it though.
This is a oppressor. You don't need to own the Mark 1 oppressor. It's like a normal race. You'll be given an oppressor. You can choose the color of it. It's a GTA race, so I mean, you could fire the standard bullets, but you know, it's a crew race, so there's no shooting anyways. But you get assigned a standard Mark 1 oppressor, and there's no custom vehicles, so everybody's fair ground. And at the start of the race, if there's anybody after place 16th, I put a turbo so that people in the back can get right up next to the start people right at the start. So anybody can play it and have fun.
Game time, you know. I just have a question because I saw earlier K-Rock didn't have his tags. Does that mean there's a green light on him, or like, is it just like he's just having a timeout?
He's no green light, bro. He's just having a timeout, like
Yeah,
everybody
he's
else.
having a timeout.
Just timeout.
Yeah. Just like the same shit
Damn.
happened with Toxic, bro. Maybe a few months of, you know, break, and then and he's willing to come back and be humble like everybody else, then he get his shit back.
But on a serious note, I do have tournaments and stuff tomorrow around like 7:30. I will probably be streaming. I really don't know, but if I'm not streaming, then somebody from the tournament will be streaming, and I will put the link inside the mob chat, or I'll have Yoshi do it. My shit is all fucked up because I can't use the PlayStation app, but I will.
They ain't messing with Tiny Giles serious notes. Showing them serious notes. Big mob out here. Big stars. Where you at? M4MG TV. We here. We here. We here. It's over with. We got through the dust. We came through the hard part. Support the stream.
I know, guys.
Support the clothing. Rocket League tournament tomorrow. Game time hosting. Get on that stream.
But that's it.
Shout out to Fat Boy Chris. Philly, what up? Philly, what up? Yes, I most definitely got something to say. Say nah. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? State your name, state your rank. Tiny dropping them stars, they ain't messing with her. Big boss out here. She forced me to say it. She forced me to say it. Unless somebody gonna take that. And then that she stomped the yard. She stomped the yard. Okay, you come on, Mike. Oh. Shout out to Bad Dad for sending word live on the stream right now. Shout out to Bad Dad for that. That's mega, that's super. Shout out to Bad Dad for that. That's so super. 2 times. I don't know if you're on the mic. Was that the only package you received as far as the mob? Was the TV? Okay. I don't know. But he got a TV. That's what's up, bro. That's sweet, bro. Making the moves. And like Bad Dad, we need more people like that, bro. For somebody to take time to do that, you know what I mean? For somebody on a video game, like, he's seen the bigger picture, bro. He was at the meetings. He wasn't at plenty, but he came to a few and he seen the vision. And instead of, he knew that brother was stalled right now. I got you, Butterfly. Give me 1 sec, ma. And he knew that brother was stalled. So you know what he did? He went and supported that brother's vision. Oh, here you go 2 times. I'm not stalling that for you. Right? So that's mega. You see Bat Dad, show him some respect. Make sure you have him added on. You should not be in this lobby and you don't have him added. Right? If you need some help moving some work, make sure you help that man. Quickly. This week, I want to make sure that we help Bat Dad this week. Not chain of command, not just muscles. Everybody needs to do their best on helping Bat Dad move his inventory this week. And we're going to talk about it at the next meeting. And I'm going to ask, who helped Bat Dad move more? Who helped Bat Dad do this, that, and the third? And depending on what you did for that man, it might be something good for you. So I want to make sure that y'all have that on y'all radar. Other than that, Butterfly, go ahead. I'm going to let you run the mic.
I believe the wheelchair was taken care of. I was going to have it taken care of, but I think it was under control by someone else. And I believe it was sent, but I'm not positive. I've got to find out.
Absolutely. I'm sorry, what?
Tweezy and I discussed it when I got back on the game. He already talked to me about it.
Alright.
Alright.
Because I had one lined up too. It didn't fall through.
Alright, so look. Alright, look, blessings on blessings. Even if it do fall through, send up a backup one, right? That's what we're doing in the morning. take care of people. That's what it's about. That's all it's been about. That's why this thing is working.
I'm worried about it. If he doesn't get it squared, he don't get it squared. I got a couple other things in play working right now and probably take care of it anyway. So it's all good, brothers. Thanks.
Well, that's real nice to hear, but I'm pretty sure Tweezy's still gonna do it. You know why? Because he M4MG. Shout out to Tweezy. Shout out to Butterfly. Shout out to Bat Dad. Super. Just that thought, just the thought alone is super. Like, because when they hear mob, they don't think shit like that. You know? They don't think we making moves like that. This is what we create, and this is what it's about. So I need everybody to take that moment serious. Don't take that for granted. Right? Anybody else? Come on, I know y'all probably had a fucked up week. Come on, talk about it. Who had a fucked up week this week? Talk about it. State your name, state your rank. Who had a good week this week? State your name, state your rank. The mob been good to you. State your name, state your rank. The mob been fucked up to you. State your name, state your rank. Open tables.
Where's your muscle? I just want to give a shout out to Laura, Karma. I had a blast playing with them a couple mornings ago. Started off with a mini tip, I would say, on my end, and we had a blast laughing our asses off playing games. So appreciate making the new friends over the last couple of weeks. Cool ass people. That's all. Fun week.
Alright, wait, hold up. This is Commissioner Game Time. Alright. This man that I'm about to shout out right now is a legend. He is God himself. John Wick, alright? That nigga is silent as fuck, but he's lit as hell at the same time. I gave him that day. I gave him a good day. Shut up, Reese. We did not talk about that. But that nigga's lit as fuck, bro.
Shout out to John Wick. Gave him a memo.
Sometimes he don't be getting the recognition he needs.
Shout out to Game of Memo. What up?
Everybody. Like the other day, I think it was the car show day. I don't know if it was or not, but that nigga typed inside the chat and it scared the fuck out of me. He goes, "Tell me the names of the people and I got you." That shit scared me. I did not want to join. I did not know what the fuck was going on, but that nigga is scary as hell. Not gonna lie.
This is Commissioner Impersonator. I need to jump in for Mr. Jack of all trades over here. This guy says everything he needs to say without saying a word. I mean, he'll beat you in a jet. The only thing he doesn't beat me in is the fucking oppressor. I mean, other than that,
your name is Oppressor.
He's got all that shit. He's the biggest tryhard you've ever seen in your life. But at the same time, this guy here has been share playing with me while I've been creating my races. He's been doing, I don't know if you guys saw some of my stuff. We've done an hour-long race because we're just fucking around on a race. I mean, this guy, he can go from fucking, I'm talking like what the shit you used to do in GTA San Andreas. Like you just going around and you just doing whatever, like the way GTA used to be. But then he'll turn around in 2 seconds and just come in like a screaming homing missile on a jet. Like, yeah. He don't say much, but yeah. He awesome.
Much. He doesn't say nothing at all. The only shit he probably says is in the text, and that's it.
If I took a screenshot of all the games I have installed, which is not a lot, he's got all of them. He's played Star Wars with me. He's played Call of Duty with me. He's played a game called Crossout. I mean, this guy, he is on all games, man. And he just picks it up. He'd be like, Like, how you play this? And then like 2 seconds later, you'd be like, damn it, you got more score than I do, and I've been doing this for a while. What the fuck you doing?
Facts. I bet you if I bring that nigga to Rocket League, he'd probably beat my ass. Like,
oh yeah. Also, a little thing on myself, I wanted to do a shout out to Karma, Memo, Decent for beta testing this track for me, man. I'm excited to host it, and I'm excited. It ain't like anything I've seen. I spent extra time on it, so it looks like all that Rockstar verified shit, all them stunt tracks that Rockstar does. I think this blows it out of the football.
Don't forget to share, follow, like, subscribe. Share, follow, like, subscribe.
I'd just like to say what up, OG Rado. I haven't said what up to him. Where OG at? Oh, I got a text message.
No, he's gotta find his mic.
Shout out to Logic. Shout out to Trendsetter Tariq. Shout out to Logic. Shout out to Joey Lisanti. Shout out to Billy My Ears, Gerard Lamar Giles, Trappin, Franklin, Nuke Thompson, what up? Brooklyn, what up? Nayo, Queens, what up? Sudfin, God Brew, Archer, Parsons, all that.
Oh, what up, OG?
Brooklyn, what up? Flatbush, Junction, Bedford, Green, Notion, Fulton,
$10 to say
Lincoln, James, what up?
Say the word something and
Crown, what up? Canarsie, what's good? Bed-Stuy, what's good? Flatbush, what's good? 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. All right. Anybody else? Anybody else? Yeah. Like, can we? What's up? What's up? Everybody, shout out, shout outs, shout out, shout outs. Let me cut my mic. I gotta cut my mic. Dang, I gotta state your name and your rank. Nah, y'all gotta do.
The comments specifically, no offense, on that shit. He's been on every day, helping pretty much everyone do everything. And, you know, so I can shout out the comment.
State your name, state your rank.
Oh shit, my bad, that bad, no. My bad,
My son Karma.
I'm a muscle, and I want to shout out Butterfly. She helped me a lot. She's been helping everybody a lot. I want to shout out Rasta too. He helped me too, and basically everybody in the mouth who's been helping me. Love for y'all. Love for everybody in the mouth.
You heard him.
Thanks, Trappin.
You heard him. Shout out to Trappin. Luke Thompson said, shout out to the whole mob. You heard him.
Yo, who though? Who's that talking? I could barely hear you.
Can you hear me now? Oh, I want to shout out Karma. Karma 2 times and Decent.
Karma name coming up a lot out here, huh? Karma putting in that work. I can't believe Jay No Limit typed that. Somebody tell Jay it's a meeting out here. What's wrong with that, bro? Somebody talk to that boy. Tell that nigga mob up, bro. Tell him he need to do that shit right now. He need to jump in on that stream. What is he doing? That's what I'm saying. You see what I mean? When we not on one accord, a lot of that's going on in the mob. It's 100 and something of us. Yet still there's only 28 of us in the lobby. About, what's that? 21 of us on the stream. 117 niggas in the mob. Wow. We got a lot of shit to do, bro. That's why numbers don't mean shit. Because honestly, if you put the numbers together, the 11 supporters on YouTube, the 7 that's watching, that's 18, plus the 28 in here, do the math. That's how many people in the mob. This is what I talk about every day. That's who in the mob. That's the numbers right there. So the other 60 to 70 motherfuckers is just a whole bunch of waste. Waste. No use to the mob. Rocking the tag because they got a cool logo. Waste. People, we need to get rid of those people. We need to shave the shit down. Those people need to be kicked. If you're on the chain of command, you need to know how to work on that social club. You need to start asking questions. You need to start hitting up Nina. You need to start hitting up people and ask questions and start learning how to manipulate the social club and using your rank the way you're supposed to. If you're a commissioner, you can do these things. Stop sitting around waiting for Nina to kick somebody or show somebody something, and you know, this is what I'm trying to show y'all. The numbers don't lie. It's right here in front of me. It's right here in front of me right now. 23 on the stream, 28 in the lobby. So it don't even need to be that many people in the mob. So just do the subtraction. How many of us? 117, right? Do the subtraction. 28 minus that. That's how many people we have to kick. That's how many people need to be shaved. This is facts. Alright, you heard the bro. It's 89 people. Super duper math teacher, you heard him. 89. That's 89 people. 89 people of no use to the mob. 89. I wouldn't say all 89. Some people, I'll give like 3% of that 89 right there is at work. They tied up with the kids. They really got something to do right now. But then the other half is just really no use to the mob. It's really of no use to the mob. So at the end of the day, what are we sitting here wasting our time for? Right? You sit here in the lobby and you say you mob and you mob. You're not really mob. You're not here for shit. That's what we're trying to tell y'all. I'm telling y'all to leave the mob and go join IGN. We're not that type of crew that you think we are. Leave and go join them other crews. We not with that. We not as we don't have the same concept and thought as you thought. We don't. We don't meet down the road somewhere. We don't. We just don't have the same goals. For those who understand the vision, that's why they here. That's why they kicking. That's why we all on the game. Guess what? We all from all over the USA. This is the biggest sleeping giant right now. The biggest sleeping giant coming up is Murder for Money and Glory. Believe it or not. It's the biggest sleeping giant right now. You know why? Everybody is based off in different states, and there's ranks. And there's vision, and there's goals, and there's opportunity for those goals to be met. There is a way for us to meet those goals, Zay. Yes, it is. We just need to press towards that if we say we are mob. Us, the 2% that really care, that's in here, that's on the stream, that's the 2% of the mob. Believe it or not, that 2%, that's what control the mob. We are responsible for what the mob does. We are responsible for what the mob thinks. We are responsible for how the mob looks. Point blank, period. We are the ones that are responsible for ultimately making a choice for the mob, so the outsider can look at you a certain way or have a certain opinion of you. You have that right to make that opinion and decision. It's not a game anymore. It was, but now it's not. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. I'm telling you, Tani has been visiting our Made for More Generosity store. Like, come on, how cool is that? We have Murder for Money and Glory, Made for More Generosity for our products, and she has been visiting that store and been purchasing her products, has been receiving her products, and been spending her money with the mob for more products, because she's in love with the products. This is not something I'm making up. It's right there. Try it out. Give it a try. It's only support. What, you scared? It's yours. It's yours. What, you scared? Share it with the people. And hey, when you purchase that product and you get that product in your hand and you look at it and you see how beautiful it's packaged, you see the nutritional facts on it and everything, and you're like, damn, this is the mob. This belongs to the mob. I want you to know, when you hold it in your hand, you, because of the mob and what you've supported the mob with, can open up a business in the mob name just because of that. Not even in the mob name. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. In whatever you want to with the mob as an organization. So now you've become an independent business owner. This is the steps I took. I knew what I was doing. I didn't just go out there and open a fucking store and put t-shirts in there and put some products in there and say this is a store, and then I'm paying the landlord $5,000 a month and leave. No, hell no. I took other steps, read a couple books, did some research, and here we are. If you want to become a business owner right now, you're sitting in the office on a video game, I can show you how to do this with less than $300. You can start your business up and move forward. If you ever wanted to own your own business, if you was tired of waking up working for somebody. This is the next level that we have. I'm just trying to see what can we do right now as far as our own store, and what would you do for the mob store? Because before I would have the mob sponsor you, because all of this goes by numbers, and I would have to give you a certain account number that the mob has for you to punch that in as your sponsorship. But before I do that with the mob name, are you gonna take it serious? Have you really purchased anything from the mob store? Have you really supported the mob? Why would I take that risk and tarnish the mob reputation? That's why it's all of ours. Not just Zay, because if it was just Zay, you quickly tarnish that. You'll fuck that up. So what? It's just Zay. But now that it's all of ours, you ain't gonna fuck with that. You can jump in fire. Somebody run your ass down. Somebody chase your ass down. Come out the garbage can on you. Because you're fucking with the church's money. I'm smarter than a little bit. Don't play like that. I'm trying to show people certain things. I've sat here for years while we was playing this game, and I mapped it out. And this is it. This is it. If I'm lying, then I'm dying. This is the meal ticket right there in front of us. We have all the things to move forward. I have brands hitting me up trying to collab. I don't want to collab until my brand, our brand, is built before I collab with anybody else. I don't have time for that, because I would like to see how my brand is looking first. Or do you have any tips or any advice for me building my brand right now? If not, fuck out of here. I don't have time for that. You're taking gaming to a whole nother height. It's a whole nother height of gaming. Now we got car clubs hitting us up. You think Grotti Club not talking about us from that car show? It was just last Wednesday, bro. It's only Sunday. You think the world not buzzing? We went viral off the protest pic. Who was that? What crew was that? How many crews out there did that? Ain't even a damn crew out there to lie. They could lie and say, oh, I'm up on you. They can't lie and say they took that pic, though. Fucking names is right up there. You know what? The back of the Deluxe Soap license plate say Scope on it. Who the fuck is Scope? Go check his rank in the mob. They know who the fuck we are. Take that serious. We done hit every phone, every desktop. M4MG. That's the same way we need to have products in those houses. Clothing, anything, any support, a phone case, anything. You don't have to buy a hoodie, buy a phone case, buy a cup, anything. Someone just purchased a mug. Beautiful. Beautiful. I can't wait to get those pictures on the mug. That mug is going to be beautiful. And I'm making sure they take care of my stuff. They don't play with my stuff now. They take care of my stuff. They print out the stuff every way. I give them the vision how I intend it to look for when it reaches the consumer. That's why we need to be supporting ourselves to know exactly what we're doing right now. Come on now. Don't sit here and sleep. Y'all sleep? Don't sleep. I know it's 11:44, but don't sleep. It's real. Keep telling y'all this every meeting. Every meeting I tell y'all this. I'm not playing. Anybody interested in moving forward or becoming an independent business owner or want to know more of what I'm talking about, hit me up, bro. Personal message. I send you my number. You hit me up. I'll explain to you in real life. I was dealing with an organization when I started this business, and I've chose to branch off now and focus strictly and only on the mob right now. So even opening the organization, like if we want to move forward with a C corporation or a S corporation, we don't have to go to anybody. I have the key to that now. We can work on that. There's no middleman. Queen Neek, absolutely. Absolutely, we want to do that. Absolutely. Absolutely, I want to make little ads for my products. You can hit us up in the email. You see it on the YouTube. Email us. And yeah, so, you know, if we keep doing, look, if, like I said, anybody interested in becoming an independent business owner, or did I spark your mind in any type of way, please message me. Let me know what's up. For those who already know what it's about and have been purchasing them products, shout out to you. Ladies in the mob, y'all have the skin toner, the products for the women, the line in the mob for the women is crazy. It's retarded. I promise you, none of them out there, they buying them stuff off the shelf at Walgreens. I done shared their own stuff with my lady. My lady is not no slouch out here. She is not no slouch out here. When she seen these things, she already knew what time it was. Like, I'm telling y'all, go look at the product line. If when you click on it, on the link, and it might take you to like the vitamin page. If you scroll to the bottom, just go to featured brands. And when you go down to the bottom of featured brands, click on artistry. Mob ladies, that's y'all line. We need to share that with the ladies in the beauty salon. We got shampoo. We need to fill up their beauty salons with them shampoos and conditioners. The lotion that we have for skincare and stuff, kids allergic to certain lotions. There's kids out there that really can't use the brands that we buy off of Walgreens and stuff. We have a brand that nourishes them, and that's good for their skin, even if they have like what you call it, psoriasis, so you know what they call it, eczema, if they got eczema and stuff like that. And you know, we have products for that. There's products for that can heal their skin, and it is A1 shit. It is A1 top shit. You cannot buy it off the Walgreens and CVS, Walmart. No, you can't. You have to order it from here. And not to be funny, this is what the 3% of the country purchases from. They don't purchase from Walmart that we purchase from. To them, that's like, oh, how disgusting is that? They're not bringing that shit in their house. We have access to those things. Go up there and look at what I'm talking about. If you ever wanted to own a business, listen to what I'm talking about. Go look at it. Come talk to me. I'm not capping. I can show you all the facts. It's right here. I'm currently doing it right now. This is not an imagination. Tony Giles, have you received any products from the mob yet? Have you received anything from the mob as far as products of what I'm discussing right now? She just put an order in this week. Okay, what products have you received from the mob? Can you break that down with us real quick, Tanya? Can you speak up, please? And can you tell us what exactly it's for?
Spray, CBD cream, scrubbies for the kitchen cleaner. I can't remember everything. I bought several things from the Amway. Can you hear me? It's what? Okay. I don't know. I bought several different items, to be honest.
Okay, all right. So you said CBD cream. Did you say CBD cream? You bought CBD cream from the mob? We sitting on the game right now in Los Santos on the game for like $10. You damn near could download it free right now. Did you say you just purchased CBD cream? Can you tell us exactly what that CBD cream is from the mob and what it's for and what it exactly does, please? Can you tell that to the people real quick?
That mouth spray up there, too. Spray bottle should be okay. The CBD cream, it might be on the top there. I left it on Cameron's neck last night.
Briz, I'm gonna need you to explain that too, Briz. I'm gonna need you to talk about that, please.
All right.
Can't just type that in the comments.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you.
300 milligrams of CBD cream, 2 ounces. It's full spectrum hemp extract. You can use it anywhere in your body except for, I would suggest, not in your face area. I can't see this bottle. I can't blind trying to read something here.
Wow. Now look at that.
It says apply nipple size amount directly to designated area used throughout the day as needed. I used it on my back prior to surgery. It relieved some of the pain, but I used it on her neck last night. She pinched the nerve in her neck. I have there's another, but I got 2 extras in that drawer right there. Right here. That mouth spray's right in there. There's 2 extra ones in there. I bought 3 of them. Yeah. Yeah. I got a blister. It's a mouth spray. It's an mouth refreshener spray. I would suggest using it if you're a smoker or a drinker so you don't have bad breath. You only need 1 spray. I don't recommend no more than 1 spray because you won't be able to breathe. I've got a shampoo and conditioner, all-in-one body wash too. I think I only paid $10 for that. And then the scrubbies, and then the kitchen cleaner, you have to dilute that. It's like a 2 or 3 to 1. Like 3 cups of water to 1 cup of solution. You have to, it's real concentrated.
Sorry about that, yeah.
I know I bought other items, but I can't tell you.
All right, now that's dope. Thank you for that, Tanya. I just wanted you to break that down real quick. I just wanted the people to know that you're really receiving things out here, and it's not a game. It's not a game.
4 sweatshirts, receive those. 4 sweatpants. received that, a hat, we received that. We received 4 t-shirts, and I just put another order in for another sweatshirt, another t-shirt, a coffee mug, and 2 stickers, and I don't know if there was something else or not on that one. And I just put that in the other day.
Alright, so you already see what it is. Like, you gotta see what it is. Take a look at the store. Show the people. You know? Some of you guys probably don't see certain things. You probably didn't even go look at it. But just go show it to somebody. Show it to somebody. That's all we asking. Share. Share. Like, share, subscribe, follow, whatever. Share. Give it to the people. Show them, look, this is what I got to offer. Oh, you on this game? Nah, look, this is what we got to offer though as a game, what you saying. Alright, shout out to Butterfly sending Karma a t-shirt. Mob for real. Like it is what it is. Get your t-shirt. Copy a t-shirt. Y'all ladies, copy a leggings. Y'all bugging. Y'all supposed to be ripping them out there with them leggings. Y'all tripping. It's like, nah. I think we covered a lot of topics though. And you know, we just need to make sure we lock in on the support, lock in on the muscles, make sure we helping them, showing them the way, right? The recruitment process, like 2 Times said, because that shit was going out the window. Make sure we lock in on the recruitment process, right? Because how I used to do it, boom. Once they accept the tag, once we already have the verbal talk, me and them talk verbally understood me, text me, communicated with me, has clear understanding of what I'm saying, send them the tag after they, whatever they probationary period, as you guys say. Boom, I send them the tag. They accept the tag. After that, add them to the mob laws first. I don't add them to the network with everybody, right? Because it's cool. You could just jump in the network and talk shit to everybody, but right here, it's just the mob laws. So they gonna leave that shit quick anyway. Like, what the fuck is this? Boop, they ain't even gonna, you know what I'm saying? For the people who are aware and clear, read these laws. Please reply mob when done. Bottom line. Done. That's it. After they reply mob, you read the laws? Yes, sir. You understood? Yes, sir. Send them. I'm sending them into the Mob Network Center. This is the Mob Network Center. So we here, we communicate. I mean, I did this through a million times. Like, I recruited thousands of niggas. Showed y'all how this shit go. We went through tons of fucking Mob Network chats that we had to leave and build back. Like, I know how it's going. Lock in on that. Right? Please don't, if you see somebody in the chain of command and you know you just came in, don't try to, how should I say it, like, don't look at that person funny till you get to know that person, right? Because, you know, people like to chit chat and spread rumors or say something saying the person is like this and they're like that when they're really not. They're really nice people. They're really sweetheart. None of us is perfect. We all have certain ways about us, right? But get to know somebody first before you jump the gun. That's all I'm saying. After you want to talk about some products that you got real quick?
A couple things. I got my fit, like the whole sweatsuit, black and white one, black and red one, I mean, and then I got the hat, and I got the,
Hey, Briz, you low as hell. You like, hey, you gotta speak up, right? Then you gotta tell them. All right, you're gonna tell them what you got, and you're gonna tell them exactly what it did for you as far as products.
Got the got my fit. I got the sweatsuit, top and bottom, and the hat, and then I got the XS, the sport Swiss tubes. So I got energy booster. So once you, it's like you just, all you gotta do is just squeeze in whatever drink you got. It don't really matter. It makes it a little bit sweeter, but it does give you a little boost. Definitely does boost your energy up. Those are the things I have so far.
Alright, my boy. Alright, my boy. So yeah, there y'all got it, yo. So, you know, visit the store when you get some time. And, you know, after this meeting, jump in that race with Impersonator, right? Let's have fun. Let's link up. And, like, let's do the shit the mob with. Remember, we helping Bat Dad this week, too. Remember, Bat Dad did a great thing. So, we need to make sure we reach out to Bat Dad. Butterfly already know she a superstar and she a beast, so she's always willing to help somebody. She'll always ask who need help first, so I don't even need to tell you how to do that for her. But Bat Dad, definitely reach out to Bat Dad. If you in the mob and you in here or you watching the stream, reach out to Bat Dad, help him out. He out here doing things for people in the mob. We need to support that, right? I'm not gonna go into rank ups today. We might talk about that another time, but most definitely we had a good meeting. Let's go out there and do the thing, alright? This meeting over with, man. Let's get out of here. Alright, shout out to everybody on the stream with the stars. Most definitely Avdred Briz, Renee O'Neil, Tawny Giles, Lamar. Thank y'all for the support. Really appreciate you. Lamar, really appreciate you. Alright. Alright. You heard him. You heard the Impersonator get that race. Mark one Oppressor.